All right, scrappers, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna do something really cool. And no, it's not gonna be cleaning up copper or brass. That's right, it's gonna be Kaiweets. I was approached by this company to do a review of their products, and they offered to send me one to test out. So that's what we're gonna do here today. But before we get into that, I want to tell you something really important and how you can possibly get one of these for absolutely free just by doing what I'm going to tell you a little later in the video. As soon as I received the email from Kaiweets, I went to their website to check them out to see if it was something that I wanted to review or if I thought they were a decent company to work with. And it was really strange that within 15 minutes of me going to their website, I started getting ads in my feeds and on Facebook and also on YouTube Shorts for knockoffs, for complete knockoffs. They look almost identical, but they're not. And, you know, to avoid future disappointment and later regret, I want you to make sure that if you decide that you want to buy one of these, that you go to the link in the description below, because that'll take you directly to Kaiweets' website. You can even get a 15% discount by using the coupon code TSM15. Before I started filming this, I weighed this baby, and it weighs 1 pound 2 ounces, which is a pretty hefty package actually. And it comes in a sturdy case. It has a nice feel to it, and it even smells new. Yeah. So it's all compact in this little kit, and you can charge it with the little charging cord that you get right through the cover, which is kind of nice. And to open it up, you just push and release, and it comes right out. It's got 64 bits, and they're on both sides. It even has some security screws in it, which we use a lot. And yeah, it looks like it's got all the bits for the sizes that we do and use a lot. You know, whether it's taking apart hard drives or whatever. And also comes with tweezers, little tweezers, and that thing there, I don't know what it's called, but I don't know what you could even use it for. So the actual screwdriver itself is it's got the fingers. It has forwards, reverse. This button here turns the light on. It's also a multi-function thing. If you double click it, it shows you the lights light up. The lights light up to tell you what gearing ratio you have it in. There's 5 different settings. Right now I got it on the strongest, most torque, or whatever you want to call it. You know, our state bird is the robin here in Wisconsin, and this thing weighs 2 ounces, and a robin weighs 2.7 ounces. So this is lighter than a bird, which I think can be really handy, you know, especially for us older guys, because, you know, I'll be honest, there's been times that I'll have 30, 40, you know, hard drives to take apart, and halfway through my fingers they want to stiffen up and stuff, and my doctor says it's arthritis and whatever. But I think this, even though sometimes it doesn't have the torque to loosen a screw, once you get it loosened, you can use that to get the screws out, and you're not standing there turning that little screwdriver all the time. So from that standpoint, I think can be a really good handy tool, and maybe keep some of us older scrappers or hobby scrappers, you know, keep us going for longer, because our hands will last longer. So yeah, should we give it a try and see what we can see how it does with taking apart this hard drive? Sure, I was gonna put the exact right size bit right in the corner before I did the video, but I didn't do that. I think I found it anyways. All right, we'll see what it does. See, it just doesn't have the oomph to break it loose. But I emailed the company and asked them if it was all right to use it as a normal screwdriver, and they said yeah, that wouldn't affect it a bit. So you just give them a little seems to work really well. I'm sure it's one of those things that you'd have to get used to handling it like any other tool that we use. And I'm sure if we were to do, you know, if you're going to be working on, you know, other type of things, you know, with smaller screws like cell phones and, you know, your eyeglasses and things like that, I'm sure this thing would work really well. So we got that. How about these little screws down here? Is that going to be the right? No, I think it's got to be a bigger star bit for those. The magnetic tray is nice. It really is nice. You know, my trusty Harbor Freight one that I've been using for years, you always wind up losing the dang things. I think my fingers are too big. I keep wanting to, I keep hitting the forward button instead of the reverse button. But yeah, look at that. How about this one? Oh, it comes out like butter. And it, you know, it's gonna save on your hands in the long run. So if you wanna be the one that wins this, that wins the free one, Kaiweets, I chiseled them and told them I wanted to be able to give one away to one of my subscribers that comments, and they said that'd be fine, and they would mail it direct right to the winner. So the way I'm going to run the contest for the free Kaiweets screwdriver set is going to be that you must be a subscriber, and you need to make posts. You can make comments, ask questions, whatever. And the person who makes the 300th post, and you can post as many times as you want. If you want to post 300 times, have at her. Otherwise, you know, try to make the post at least 2 or 3 words long. And the one who's lucky enough to get their post to be the 300th one will win the electric screwdriver set. You know, earlier I mentioned that they were located in Hong Kong, but I just want everyone to know that they seem to be a really good company, and this was actually shipped from Michigan, so we weren't waiting weeks for it to come. It was here in a matter of like 2 days, which I thought was really impressive. So yeah, if you decide that you want one, be sure to use that coupon code TSM15. I'll put that down in the links below too, or in the description. So yeah, I think I would give this easily a 9 of 10. And you know, don't be fooled by those knockoffs that are out there. They look identical, except they got less features, and you'll be able to tell because they always show on those that are the knockoffs, they have some drill bits in here, which is a dead giveaway. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you like to see reviews done, and if you do, I'll try to do more of them. And until the next video, why don't you watch one of the cool videos that's on screen right now?